Good evening. I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Recreation Commission for June 2nd, 2026 at 7:01 p.m. Can we stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now moving on to item number 3, roll call. Commissioner Hunter?
Present.
Commissioner Hunt?
Here.
Commissioner Radke?
Here.
Commissioner Rosselli? Absent. And Commissioner Cook here. Item 4, approval of the agenda for June 2nd, 2026. Anybody would like to make a motion for that?
I'll make a motion that we approve the agenda for June 2nd.
I'll second that.
6.
Thank you. I have a first by Commissioner Hunt and a second by Commissioner Hunter. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Next, I need number 5, item number 5, approval of the minutes of the regular meeting from April 7th, 2026.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion made by Commissioner Hunter and second by Commissioner Radke. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say oppose. It passes. Item number 6, election of officers. Appoint of a chairperson is the first one. I don't know how we discuss this, how we want to do this.
So automatically, Commissioner Cook becomes our next chairperson because she's our vice chair. So by our bylaws, she automatically becomes our chairperson. But tonight, you will have to select a vice chairperson and a secretary.
Okay. Do you have anybody that would like to nominate themselves, or should we nominate, or would like to nominate someone to be the vice chairperson?
I nominate Commissioner Hunter to be the vice chairperson. I second.
Okay, we have a motion to elect Commissioner Hunter as the vice chairperson, first by Commissioner Hunt and second by Commissioner Radke. Do you accept that position?
I'll accept that position.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Passes. You are now the chairperson, or the vice chairperson.
Okay.
Now we need to elect a secretary. Anybody want to make a motion to elect a secretary?
So I have a question on that. So I would be the exiting secretary? Because I was already?
Yeah, you can also be the next. You can also keep your position as secretary as long as everyone votes for it.
Okay, and then if I was to do that, but my commission is up at the end of the year, would it just fall off when I'm done then?
Yeah, we would just elect a new secretary.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, then I'll do that if you want.
Okay. We have a motion to elect Commissioner Hunt as the secretary. Anybody would like to second that?
I'll second that.
Okay, and Commissioner Hunter, second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. It passes. Congratulations, you are the secretary again. Item number 7, the appointment of Wendy Rafke to the Recreation Commission. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Anything else we have to do for that? No?
No, she
Okay.
was approved by our
Was
city
approved,
council, our last city
Welcome
council.
aboard.
Thank you very much.
Good. Number 8, volunteer group reports. Fraser First Booster Club's up first.
Like when those little ones come up, I get to raise the mic instead of pull it down. Anyways, Vanya Apps with the Fraser First Booster Club. And what we have going on right now is our meeting on June 17th. I want to make sure I have that right. And, yep. And then on the 18th is the Beautification Council of Southeastern Michigan's luncheon, their meeting luncheon. So this will be Fraser First last time helping with that. And we're excited. We have a wonderful speaker, the Hometown Heroes, which the whole event will be like most of the events going on now. Right now is the 250th anniversary, so that's kind of neat. And I lost my other speaker, so I'm in hot pursuit of a second speaker. I just got the word a couple days ago that they're not coming. So that was not helpful to wait that long, but okay. Anyways, but regardless, it'll be a nice event. It always is. And yeah, so our meeting is June 17th at the Hanover Grove Community Center. And we're just going to be talking about probably what's going to happen in July, which we don't really have anything cooking right now, so we'll see what comes up from that. And am I forgetting anything? I think that's it.
Meeting time, 6:30?
6 o'clock for the executive board meeting. 6:30 is our regular general meeting. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty. Oh, I just wanted to congratulate Wendy for being on board.
Thank you.
Nice to have you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Now we're moving on to AE, which is Fraser Beautification Club, and I believe that's Commissioner Hunt is going to talk on that.
Okay, so the Fraser Beautification Club, they've been very busy. They've completed their rain garden project that was put over at McKinley Boundless Park. That was spearheaded by our member Teresa Dreest, and I was out of town, so I don't know who exactly showed up, but we had quite a few members that showed up to help her install that. DPW did a lot of work on that to get it ready, and it looks great. And then Chris Cook spearheaded the senior community garden that went in, I think, last Saturday.
Saturday, yep.
And if you want to talk about that, you can, and then we can go on. But if you want to say anything about that.
We had probably about 8 volunteers that showed up. We planted, I don't even know how many plants, but I was surprised it took up the whole 200 feet of space. Everything's looking like they're starting to grow. There's a few plants that are kind of petering out, but I went over and I knew the tomatoes weren't planted deep enough, so I made up a little makeshift cylinder to put around them with some dirt to kind of build it up. So hopefully those will bring those back, but everything was looking really well. I've got it watered on a timer right now, so nobody has to water it. I watered the first couple of days myself. I went over there twice a day and watered it just to make sure. But I've been back there twice to make sure the timers are going okay, and it seems like it's working well. And hopefully I can get some seniors. I had a couple seniors interested, so hopefully when the vegetables start coming in, people will go over there and pick some.
Do they have to, ask the senior center if they can go harvest something?
Nope,
if
they
it's
can
ready,
go
or they
harvest
just go?
whatever they want.
Oh, okay, all right.
As long as it's there, harvest it.
Normally, Allie goes and picks things too and brings them
Yeah.
inside
Oh,
for
and brings
everybody.
She
it
usually
Oh,
brings in a
okay.
little bowl of them and
Okay.
put them out and tell her what it
I
is.
just wondered.
And I was
Yeah.
over there yesterday and did water everything.
Did you?
Yeah, so.
Thank you.
It looks great.
Yes, so it's going good. I think it's gonna work. There's a lot of different vegetables in there to pick from and herbs and stuff like that. And I wanted to thank the seniors for doing the little signs that tell what each vegetable is, or most of the vegetables. They have the thyme and the mint and the tomatoes and stuff like that, and they did it with little Scrabble tiles and paint sticks, and I thought that was a cute little project, and that's it.
All right, and going in chronological order, June 1st was the kickoff for the citywide curb appeal, correct?
Correct.
So the Fraser First Booster Club, along with Fraser Beautification Club, is,
You guys are partnering with us.
they're partnering with the city, and what'll happen was residents are asked to beautify their homes with a red, white, and blue color palette. You can register and upload your photos at www.frasercitymi.gov before July 12th, and then members of the Beautification Club will go around and whittle it down, and then we're going to have a
You're voting?
of voting at the city picnic, and some lucky homeowner will be awarded, or 2 lucky homeowners will be awarded prizes. We're still working that out, but there will be gift cards and/or prizes that are going to go along with that, so you're going to want to do that. That's started June 1st until July 12th. You've got to register. We've got a tree planting coming up this Saturday, June 6th. It's from 8:45 until noon. We're probably going to be done sooner because the more volunteers we have, the faster it gets done. You can register yourself at www.reliefmichigan.org/RSVP. You can also show up the day of, but if we know who's coming ahead of time, then we have enough refreshments. The Fraser First Booster Club is going to give coffee and donuts, and then the Beautification Club will have waters and some other snacks. I'm also working on some other things, but I haven't heard back. I've sent out a couple emails about, other refreshments that we could hold. But anyway, so we have that going on June 6th. This Saturday, we're meeting at the end of the street of Airport and Evening Side, which is 1 block south of Masonic, 1 block east of Groesbeck. Oh, and there'll be banners right there on the corner, so you're not going to miss it. We're doing 1 street, so it's a long street, but nobody will get lost, and it's going to be a great time. What's that? Oh, rain or shine, yes. Bring gloves, bring shovels. They are going to have other, equipment there, but if you have your own, it's easier to, get along. This is in partnership with Consumer Power. I always say power, but that's not it. Consumers Energy Foundation. They work with Relief Michigan. They get the funding for it. Relief Michigan gets the trees. They pick a spot in the city. DPW will have the holes dug, the trees will be there. It's pretty easy, but we do need like 3 people on every tree to look at every direction to make sure it's planted upright. So it's not hard. Families are welcome, young children are welcome, as long as you're with a parent, and
It's a lot of fun.
it's a lot of fun. Last time we did 20 trees in 90 minutes. So that was pretty impressive. So that's that. We also have a Toodle Tour, August 6th coming up. And this is a lot of information on here, but just save the date for August 6th, and more information will be coming. I think it's already gone out on some social media stuff, but I've got to still put flyers around town to get people interested in that. And our next meeting will be July 22nd at 6:30 at Ramshorn. So that's that. Anybody
Thank
that
you.
come, we'll see you June 6th. We have a question?
Vanya Apps, 31641 York Street. I just want to say, being part of the tree planting, I can't stress enough what a rewarding experience it was to be there with everybody with that same mindset of getting a canopy put back in place on a street that lost their canopy and stuff. So it's really great. And the trees are beautiful. They're a substantial tree, but not too big to handle. But they leave an impression right away, which is nice. And then I can't tell you enough how fun the Toodle Tour was last year, and I expect it to be the same this year. It's at the Baumgartner House, the Samantha's Garden, and which is a treat anyways, but we're bringing some cool things to it with some art and some music and a little refreshments, I guess you should say. So I hope that people mark those calendars and show up for those. It's worth it. And are we doing the Toodle Tour Rain or Shine as well, or is there a second date in case? Do we
We're
have?
doing it rain or shine, because it's not going to rain in August.
No. And it's kind of fun in the rain anyways.
Snow. No.
So, yeah, not snow, not in August. But, yeah, so it's really 2 nice things that the Beautification Club is doing. I want to say also, being part of the beautification club and watching how hard everybody works at that, and what a contribution it has been to the city of Fraser to have another beautification club or garden club before back in place. And it was really great. The DPW has been very supportive, and which has made it really great. And we've had some wonderful donors, Hanover Grove, and I'm going to miss all the other names. But we had good support for that rain garden, which is turning out really nice, looking well. And I hope in the middle of June sometime, I'll have another Weeds and Wine ready to go when I get back from this trip. But, and the sensory garden is looking fabulous, and already, you know, I'm getting feedback from people how it's, you know, kind of taken on a life of its own where people like to go through, and I'm hearing back from people on that. And I want to say little Riley, I know, I'm sorry, I'm taking up time.
No, you're all right.
But I know little Riley, our little wooden tiki, has a new very patriotic hat. And I think we might do a fashion show with him, a photo series of his different hats and stuff. So, but all in all, really good. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I was going to say, if you want to, the donors that donated for the rain garden was Hanover Grove, Pamela Pitts, Vicky Gotho, and Vanya Apps. I believe those are the 4 that made this all possible. Okay, any others? Nope. Okay, moving on to item 9, administration report. All yours.
So we have a few things going on in the month of June. So we have the vendor market, our second vendor market on Saturday, June 13th. We'll have 2 inflatables again, a DJ. We have 22 vendors signed up for right now, and it runs from 10 to 2. And right now I'm working on a food truck. I'm hoping to have, well, what I'm trying to get is a hot dog food truck right now for next Saturday. So there's a couple of things I'm working on. If not that, I reached out to a couple of different food trucks to try to get them for next Saturday. We are becoming a little bit more popular for the vendor market as far as vendors. There's a lot of people reaching out. Some of them are repeats, so I'm trying to let them know that, you know, maybe next year what we'll do is we'll switch it so everyone has a chance to at least get a couple of days in for our vendor market. The next event that we're having,
Can I ask a question? I'm sorry. When is the vendor market again?
it's on Saturday, June 13th,
Okay, thanks.
and it's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
That part I got, I missed the date.
It's at Steffens Park, and we wrap around the cement pad of the basketball court. We put the inflatables on the grass that's near the public safety building, the fire bay.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
You're fine. And then Let's Go Fly a Kite. So we had to postpone it from May because of the weather. So I pushed it back to Saturday, June 20th. Right now we have 17 people signed up for it. That runs from 12 to 2 p.m. We'll have sheets, hot dogs. We'll have a raffle of different kites that we'll be handing out for it. And that I'd like to meet over by the old concession stand because it was an open area. I don't mind if we move it once everyone starts to go, but it was a nice open area. We get a lot of wind over there, so that was a great meeting place. We'll have chips and drinks as well for it. The community garage sale is on Friday, June 26th to Sunday, June 28th. Right now we have 22 people signed up for it. I think last year we had a total of 50-something people signed up for it, but a lot of people like to sign up late. I've noticed that there's been an increase of how many people have been signing up for it. So a lot of these events that were happening in June, we're going to make another social media post about it and push it out some more. The the Bugs on Wheels, we had that last year where we had someone bring out their all different types of bugs, spiders and centipedes and such. In our council chambers, it did well. It was sold out both time slots, so I brought it back again for the summer. Usually she could bring more bugs for that event. We're a little light on registration right now. We only have 10 people and 2 people signed up for that event. And that's on June 27th, Saturday, June 27th. And the time is 12 and 1 o'clock for the 2 time slots. It's a completely free event for anyone who wants to sign up for it. And then moving on to our Senior Activity Center. We have a lot going on in our Senior Activity Center for the month of June. Besides our usual casino and rovers, we also have a summer festival coming up this Friday, June 5th. It's sold out. We have 55 people signed up for it. It runs from 11:30 to 1:30. We have a 20 by 40 tent that's going to be set up in the parking lot at the Senior Activity Center over by 15 Mile. We have multiple different sponsors that will be there handing things out, and we'll be doing raffles. We have games that people can play, and the food will be Famous Dave's, and will also be hot dogs for everybody. So with Famous Dave's will be chicken and cornbread, and I'm probably forgetting some other stuff, but we'll have multiple different items at that event. It's one of our 2 big events for the year for the Senior Activity Center, between the Summer Festival and the Christmas party for everybody. We have the Detroit Zoo. The Detroit Zoo will be on Tuesday, June 23rd. And it's $10 to go to the Detroit Zoo, but as far as admission, it's free, and everything is free once you pay the $10. That means train rides or scooters or any of that kind of stuff. Everything is free for it, except for the $10 to register for it. Ice cream social. We're doing an ice cream social over at the Senior Activity Center on Tuesday, June 9th. It's for members only. It's free. So anyone who is an actual member over there, sold out. We have 20 people for it. That's at 11:30. So people make a cone, put their own toppings on there, and we'll be serving ice cream to everybody. We also have a couple of different craft events happening in the month of June. Painting with Rose and the Patriotic Craft. We're not sure what Rose is going to have for her craft or her painting, because she wants it to be a secret for everybody. That is on June 12th at 10:30. And the Patriotic Craft is on June 15th, and that's at 11 or 11:30. We also are going to try to do a senior field day, and that's going to be on June 26th. And we're thinking about doing lawn games, competition, trophy. I'm sure we're going to have some type of snacks or beverages for everybody to be a part of. I'm not sure how many people we have signed up for that event yet, but we're just trying to do a bunch of different things and new things. And then, as you guys have already known, because you guys watch the city council meetings, the budget passed. So that means we'll be getting the new software that I requested, that we've been hoping for. The Senior Activity Center will then open up until 4:30, Monday through Friday. And working on a full-time staff member as well for the Senior Activity Center. So we are making progress and bringing back the Recreation Department and the Senior Activity Center. You guys know that Senior Activity Center is always busy. I've been up here at multiple meetings talking about how busy we are between the bus rides that we do and just the activities. As you can see, we sell out of most of our events that we do. So it's been a long fight for the last 2 years I've been here, and I'm very excited that we're going to be open up till 4:30. I think the seniors are going to enjoy it. I think that we'll be able to space out some events that we hold over there, and also hopefully we'll be able to get things back like Tai Chi. Tai Chi's been was a huge event before I started there, or a class, and a lot of the Tai Chi instructors already are at different places. So a couple that I reached out to, they said that if we open up the building till 4:30, that to give them a call because they can do the afternoon. So
Nice.
again, it's a very good start, and I'm excited because they increased the budget for a part-time employee for the recreation from 5,000 to 15,000. That will hopefully go towards a part-time worker to really start sports back here in the city of Fraser. So it might be recreational leagues, softball. I know that the DPW has been fixing up the fields, so we'll get our fields back so we can have softball and baseball over there, rent them out again. It's a great start. It's a great thing for the new fiscal year starting in July. So it might take a little time to get everything sorted, but things are moving in the right direction.
Now, question, do you ever have basketball at the senior center? I'm just asking because I was watering the garden and some guy pulled up in a car and said, hey, is this senior center ever open past whatever? Every time I come by, there's like nobody here. I said, well, they're working on it. And he said, well, do they play basketball? And I said, I don't know.
We talked about basketball. Right now, there's not a lot of time available
Right,
for
but once we
basketball.
open, maybe later.
Yeah, I really like to start doing something like that. There's not a lot of people that play right now, but I think if we start something or at least attempt to try it multiple times, like anything with recreation, as
Right.
long as you keep trying, I think that would be great. Even if it's just like a 3-on-3, like I see a lot of rec leagues do. 3-on-3 for a senior activity center would be great. And but that also, the software is a big thing. We've talked about it. That brings technology at your fingertips, so you can rent out the pavilions. It's more efficient. You can do it from the warmth of your house or the coldness of your house if you have AC, and people can register for events. It also opens up the door for charging for events. And I'm not talking about charging people an arm and a leg. We're talking just
Recouping some
nominal,
of the money.
yeah, a nominal fee just to have some of these events. And we could do it multiple ways. We could have the residents fee and then a non-resident fee. We could have the staggered like we do now, where we have residents sign up for the first week or the first 2 weeks, however we want to do it. But it really opens the door for a lot of different options that we've been needing or wanting. So again, we made great strides, and I just, I know you guys probably already know that from watching the council meeting, but I wanted to report that here, and that really helps a lot of our events.
That makes me happy.
And having money for a part-time employee for sports is huge. It takes a lot off of me trying to do everything. So I like to do, a recreational basketball league and volleyball league, and we can't do a lot of the stuff that other communities do because we don't have a community place for it, like an indoor facility. So cornhole and stuff like that, that's been great. And that's okay as long as we can bring other different amenities to the residents. So again, it's a great start. The software will be huge. It'll be a rollout of that. It's not going to be instant. So once everything's going, I think we'll see a lot more things going on in Fraser for recreation.
I have two questions. The community garage sale, it's for 3 days. Do you have to register for all 3 days?
No. You register for the event and you don't have to put anything out on all 3 days.
Oh, okay.
It's just you're
'cause-
registering
right,
for
'cause
it.
didn't say how to pick your days.
Nope.
I looked at, okay.
Just registering for it, try to make it simple, and then
Okay.
if you want to drive around, and if that person doesn't have it for the day, and then some people might only be able to do it for a half of a day, that's fine.
Okay, all right, so that was that one. And then, so when you talked about that ice cream social, you
Mm-hmm.
said there was a 20-person limit?
Yeah, we're sold out of it. We have 20 people signed up for it.
So is that because of the budget?
Yes. Right now, we
I'm like, I know you have more room for,
we got a budget amendment to make the budget from 10,000 to 15,000, which we were at 15,000 a year ago, but then it got changed to 10.
okay,
We're going to be probably pretty close to that, and we're doing the ice
so it's a
cream.
budget thing, not a space thing?
No.
Okay, all right. That's what I was wondering about, okay.
Any other questions? Comments?
City Parade?
Yes, City Parade. I started putting out a lot of different advertisement for it. There's going to be email sent out to everyone who was in it last year. I'd like to get some of those people back. And the theme this year obviously is going to be America 250. I've already gotten some applications for it, so we're already starting to get applications for it. The parade this year will be moved back to July 26th, and it will be the Sunday for the carnival. So we'll have the parade, the carnival, and the fireworks that night. So again, it'll be another $25,000 fireworks display. So, we don't have any construction going on the Garfield, so I don't see any. I've already turned everything into the Department of Roads. We did the resolution, or City Council passed the resolution in May, and as soon as they passed it, we turned everything in. I turned everything in the next day. So we're just
Awesome.
waiting on the approval for that.
Okay, any other questions, comments? Okay, then we're moving on to item number 10, citizens' participation. Come on up.
Vanya Apps with the Fraser First Booster Club, because I forgot to mention the troll and fairy doors. They are, the season is over for them to be at McKinley Barrier Free Park. Mr. David Brown was the art teacher at Cosno High School, whose students did all the doors this year. They were fabulous. It was fun. I want to thank Laura Lessig and Echo Hunt for putting them out for me, because I had a situation. And they did a great job, and I checked on them most of the time, and everything went well. And so hopefully, I have another situation, but once I get back from that, I'll put them out through the city, and we'll do our troll door and fairy door hunt again one more time and see how it grows. But they were well received, and the fun thing for me is always see how the kids interact with them. And so there was some nice, things that the kids got to do. But I just wanted to mention that because I wanted to thank Mr. Brown for volunteering to have his students do that work, and they did a real great job. So, thank you.
Nice, thank you. No, nothing from you today? Okay, moving on with that, we'll do, moving on to item number 11, commissioner members with reports. Commissioner Hunt.
Okay, I thought about this last year, and I keep forgetting to bring it back up, and it might be too soon, but I was thinking, so you know how for the Halloween, how everybody wants their own trunk or treats and nobody wants to share, which is fine, you can all go everywhere. Could we, as the Recreation Department, do something that's candy-free at Steffens? Maybe the morning of the big trunk or treat. I think the biggest one is Ramshorn's the biggest one, and they're usually like 1 to 3. Could we possibly plan something from like 11 to 1 that's maybe a Halloween walk that is candy-free?
What would
So
you
I'd like
hand
to
out?
throw that out there.
What would we hand out instead of?
Well, you could hand out bubbles, sidewalk chalk, those balloons that you blow up and you do this.
Okay, so
Paddle balls. You could even have local businesses, they don't even have to be there, but if they wanted to give us coupons that we could have at stations, and you could get coupons for, sheets for a hot dog. Well, you can't do ice cream because they'll be closed, but, something like that. Just something that's like candy-free, because all these places are giving out candy. Yes, Vanya? So people would bring their pumpkins. Yeah, I was just thinking of something that's not candy related, that's all. Just because there's gonna be probably 3 major trunk or treats. So there's candy, and then there's going out, and then there's going to the mall, and then, so I just thought maybe we could.
Just come sport your
think about
your
that.
Halloween costume and, have a parade or something.
yeah, we could do something like that.
Bring your pets.
All right,
As long as we work on it and
Yeah.
go over details,
yeah,
obviously love to hear your opinions and how we can do it.
okay. Because that could be another thing that we could hold at Steffens to get people there to trample a trail.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fiscal year because right now our budget was 30,000 for programming. I got a budget amendment for 35, and I'm gonna be very close to 35, or I might have to push things back till July to pay for some stuff because I'm probably gonna be over budget again. That's something that I'm gonna have to consider for it. It's not that I'm saying no. I'm just saying
Right.
I'll have to think about how we can do that. That won't cost the city a lot.
So the budget gets renewed
July 1st.
Okay,
Yep. So we'll have it in, what I'm saying is we'll have it in the budget. That won't be an issue. But then when it comes to April, May, June of
Right.
next year, we might be real low on that budget. So it is a consideration. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
something we have to consider.
Okay, that's all, that's all.
okay, thank you. Commissioner Recchi, do you have anything, any concerns?
I have several questions, but I'll wait till we're done. I have questions about dates and
Okay.
I have a lot,
Okay,
so, no.
okay. Commissioner Hunter?
I'm good. I just wanted to touch base with the city parade.
Oh.
So, sounds like we're on the go.
Yep.
It's good to hear that the budget passed. It's good to hear that things are one step at a time.
One step at a time. We're slowly going to get there. And the Senior Activity Center was a big one, and even recreation with the software, I think, is going to be huge. And we can use that. We can use that over at the Senior Activity Center as well. So that's why the software was great for the recreation department as a whole, and efficient.
When will the software be up and running?
It's a good question. In July is when I'm going to touch base with Civic Plus Recreation. Sorry, went completely blank on their names. And let them know that it passed, and we're going to have to go through training and everything like that and set it up through our accounting department. So I can't give you an exact date. I can just let you know that once everything starts rolling, once we're in a meeting, I can let you guys know an update as soon as I have one. Obviously, the training is going to be Jackie, Alley, and I, so we're not talking about a lot of different people. But there is training, there is setting it up through our accounting department and how we're going to run everything. So, it's a little bit of a task, but we'll get there, and it'll be a great investment for everybody, especially with sports. It kind of goes hand in hand when we start doing sports and stuff, and people can rent out a field and hopefully see it online that field is rented. I think that'll be great for people to be at the comfort of their house to see that, so they don't have to call and ask if it's rented.
Awesome. Okay, and I do have some comments, concerns. First, I'd like to thank Sheets for their donation for our planting at the senior center. They donated cookies and muffins, and then I purchased some water, and we had that up there, so that was kind of a nice little surprise. Also, pickleball has started now. Tonight was the first night. They meet up here at the pickleball courts at 6 o'clock, and they do Tuesdays and Thursdays till about 8 o'clock. Any skill level, if you don't know how to play, come learn. If you're a pro, you can still come play. They're looking for anybody. They had quite a big crowd out there when I stopped by to talk to them before the meeting, so they're underway now. So come join us on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings from 6 o'clock till 8. Also, I was going to say maybe if you want to look for another vendor for the vendor shows is Traveling Tom's Coffee, which is a truck, and they're through Kona Ice. But you can look up Traveling Tom's Coffee. They came to my school last month, and they have coffees, iced coffees. They have like refreshers that they mix up and stuff like that. So I saw something different. I mean, everybody likes to walk around with a coffee or a drink, so at least they can come and maybe try that out one time. The other thing is going off of Echo's Halloween thing. I was thinking maybe on November 1st, if we can get DPW maybe to help us out, is do a pumpkin roll down the hill at McKinley Park. So everybody brings their pumpkins that day. And the one in Clinton Township had some like stakes set out, and the person that got their pumpkin closest to the stake won a gift card to something. Maybe we can get some donated. But it was a lot of fun. My daughter and I took our pumpkins, and they have a bigger hill, but it still was cool. We hiked it up the hill, we rolled the pumpkins down, and there was tons of people there. So I thought that might be something to do, to get rid of your old pumpkins. And then their DPW just came and picked them all up and threw them out.
I think we need something with DPW for that.
Yeah, but I just thought that might be a suggestion to get community together. And the other thing I want to suggest, and I will help, is during July, maybe 4 Wednesdays in July, have a different theme at McKinley Park, because there's always kids there. So I thought like one day have a bubble theme, just bring a bunch of bubbles. I mean, you can go to the dollar store, you can get the little wands for like 6 of them for like $5 or something like that. They're really cheap. So I thought one day would be a bubble day, one day would be chalk the sidewalk at the park, maybe a sensory play or a rock painting or a craft day, which I wouldn't mind doing it or running it. I have no problem doing that. But, let me know what you think. And like I said, those things won't cost a lot of money. And like I said, I still have paints left over from the senior stick painting too that we can use, or markers or whatever. I'm sure there's something around here.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind helping out.
I wouldn't mind helping at all,
I don't mind doing those.
because I'll be off of work, and Wednesdays are my free day.
Yeah.
So they'd be Wednesdays, like I thought maybe July 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th, and just pick 4 different things and put a flyer up at McKinley Park. And there's always kids up there. And last year or 2 years ago when I did it, we had some pretty big crowds. Okay. So that's, I think, and did you ever call about the Freedom 250 event, the traveling?
Yeah. Not only did I not hear back from anyone, but from what I've heard or what I've seen, the cost was significant.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it went off the table pretty quick.
That's fine. I just saw that somewhere, and I thought, bring it up. That's fine.
Yeah.
And
Because I talked about it at one of our meetings, and once I kind of heard the pricing of everything, I was like, that would be like a price of a fireworks event.
yeah, no, I don't want that. But it was something that I saw, and I think that's all I have. So we can move on to. Yes, number 12, adjournment. I need 2 people to make an emotion for that.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn the meeting at, 8:44?
7:43.
Okay. 7:43.
Okay, so we have a motion to adjourn by Commissioner Hunt and a second by Commissioner Hunter. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. It passes. Meeting is done. See you all next month. Oh, wait.
There you go.